Hey there. Good morning to you all. I say good morning because where I live in Maryland, it is 5:40 a.m. and I've been awake since about 4:12 a.m. And I came down here. I came down these steps and came into this living room because I said, let me go make a video. I got some books, as you can see. I got some new books. I told myself a little bit ago that I'm not going to buy any more things from the thrift store, and I haven't been in weeks since whenever the last video was. But I had to go yesterday because I needed a small fan just for this work area. And I had two, but my son took one, and the other small one is in my bedroom, just enough to blow on my face when I'm sleeping. Cause hot flash season is well, and it is real. Okay. Now I know my voice sounds groggy because one, I've been taking medication since yesterday, Friday at work. I pulled a muscle in my back and I didn't even know that I had. I got out of the shower getting ready for work yesterday morning on Friday. And by the time I was getting dressed, I felt it. And I said, oh, goodness. And I didn't really know how long it was going to last. Sometimes it's just an awkward pain that just comes and goes. And I was hoping that's what it was going to be, but it lasted all the way up to lunchtime. And then one of my coworkers gave me a leave, and that didn't really start working until maybe near 12:30. Yeah, about 12:30 going on 1, somewhere in that area. And it lasted me all evening. I still could feel the pain, but when the leave says 8 hours, it works at least 7, okay? And so it was late when I got in the shower last night and was headed to bed. It was probably like 11. It was really like 10 something. And when I actually laid down, it was a few minutes after 11. But I took some medicine before I laid down. And then this morning, I took some more medicine. This morning, I took an ibuprofen and a Flexeril, which is a muscle relaxer. So that's why my voice sounds all cracky and rough, but I hate to not do a video on Saturday because Saturday only comes once a week. And so I laid there watching, I think it's called Linda's Paper Crafts, and I was watching her video. And I kept saying, I want to go do a video because I was too tired last night and I was in pain. And so I said, I'm not going to show these books. So I came down here and I took the books out of the bag and I situated them and I put me a little something on in the oven so it can be cooking for me while I'm doing the video so I can eat and feed the medicine because I only had something light last night. I had grilled cheese and I had some ice cream and some water. And that's what I had. And I had not eaten since lunchtime at work, which was at 11. I take my class to lunch at 10:45 a.m. And I probably started my lunch around 11. And my break would have been 10:45 to 11:30. So I ate about 11 yesterday morning, and I didn't eat again until after 10 last night. So I need to eat to feed the medicine I took before I went to bed, and the medicine I took about 4:25 this morning. So I gotta get a video in, period. That's just what that is. So, hi. Hi, y'all. How you say hi like this? Hi. I don't know. But anyway, how about the bee short? I did a short while I was on the bus stop. There was this bee that was connected to this sticky drop of something on a pole. And I was like, is it wet? And I couldn't see it like wet, but must have been sticky. And I kept watching the bee, and I was like, well, is the bee stuck? Is it dead? I don't know what's going on. And as I drew closer to the bee, it was, the wings were fluttering, and I was like, oh, okay. And so I captured it, and I did a short for it here on this channel. So maybe you saw it, maybe not. But if you didn't, check it out. It's pretty cool. So I have these stamps. I got these from Temu. And it came like 3 days ago. On Wednesday it came. So I just wanted to show this. I was wanting to buy this a while ago, but they were like, like close to $7 or close to $8, something like that. And I was like, no, I'm not going to get them. And then they showed up and they were like $3 and some change. So I got them this time with an order that I put in for some of my sisters at church and my mother. So, yeah, these are pretty cool, right? And so, little teeny stamps. So this is the only thing I bought. Trying to stick to. Don't buy nothing. You don't need anything else. You got tons of stuff. But while I was looking for a small fan, I said, just look for a one field guide. I don't even know why. Like, I listened to some people in their craft world, and they be getting pretty pictures, nice things. And I found a field guide in my last book video that I showed. And I was like, I want another field guide. I want two. And I had not found one, but I found all of this. And y'all know what I just discovered this morning? Besides these first two books, right? These are paperback. All the rest of these books, oh, well, let's just show that real quick. All the rest of these books are books that can be altered. They're already hardback books, And I was like, how cool is that? I could take all of the pages out at some point if I wanted to. And I could do something. All of them are hardback. So I'm going to show them all to you what I can. I might have to make this a part 1 video because I know that the Flexeril medicine is going to make me sleep. And I hate to sleep past 8 o'clock on any day. But I took that because I said, well, maybe you should take one and not suffer the whole weekend because you waited too late to think about taking one. Certain pain you feel, and you feel like, oh, yeah, I need to take this, right? And then some pain is like, I probably don't need that. I can probably just get away with a Tylenol arthritis strength, right? And yeah, I'm old enough to have that kind of medication over the counter. So I take that sometimes when I have back pain. Like this is like a talk video. I am going to show the books though, but I like to keep my followers, my tribe, my folk, my friends. I like to keep you all in the loop on my journey. Because for me, this is a journey, learning how to do this whole thing with journaling and creating. All of this is like a journey for me. And I'm just saying, sometimes people want to know where you are and how things are or whatever. And so I'm just sharing that, I want to be making a video every Saturday, at least every Saturday, if I don't make any more, because that's your free day when you don't have other errands or something that you had already planned to do. So, yeah. So I'm right here, and I'm going to show you these books, and I might have to do a part 2 because I already been talking all this time, 10 minutes. Meanwhile, this little cool book, I show y'all the prices. And I did have a 20% coupon in my account, which I almost always have one. And so I saved $17.52 on what was purchased of these books. And I got an iron. Didn't I say I wasn't going to iron paper? I mean that. But I bought another iron at the thrift store, which is a really nice iron. And I got the small fan. So that was my purchase. And let's look at these other books. Because listen, I was watching someone craft the other day. And what they had was this. And they tea-dyed it like this with all these rough edges. And I've been seeing it for a while. And I have some line paper, but I took the perforated line and folded it. But this is pretty cool when you fold it like this and it's hanging up the top or at the bottom, or even this way, if you can get it that way. I don't really know. Like this, sewn in a journal. So I said, oh, well, let me grab this. And at first I saw a burgundy one, and it was like $3.99 or $2.99. I said, no way. But then I saw this one, $149, and it's basically brand new. So I got that one. And then I always get something like this if I can find it, because it's nothing but a sketch pad, but it's already old paper. You know what I mean? So this is paper I don't have to alter, because it's good like that, okay? And it's hard to find it. You used to get a paper pad like this for $1 with about 50 sheets, maybe 40 sheets at the Dollar Tree. But you can't get it no more. So, not for, you might get 20 sheets or something. Who knows? Meanwhile, we're back to this, okay? So this little book is the post office. Let's come down a little bit. This is a post office stamps and stories. I have a stamp book, excuse me, already. But this one I thought was cool because I was looking at these images, and when I opened it, this is what the inside looks like. I was like, well, that's cool. You should get that. It makes for more stamps. And my stamp book is actually right here. And I just added a stamp page to my other, the journal that I'm making. So I got this for $5. And it's a loose leaf. And you can use it later if you want. I don't really know how I would bind the pages, but you could use the cover, take this whole thing out. But I have plenty of stamps for however long I'm going to need them, okay? And now I have this stamp book right here. And it's pretty cool. So, you have these things, and whatever you can salvage, you salvage. So I won't be gluing anything down, but I'll be cutting, like this is a whole page, and it's pretty cool. And, you got to think about, are you going to cut this and give that top portion, or will you just take a page out? I don't really know how it's going to work, but I'm going to figure it out as I go. Man, I hate when I come on and I have to sneeze or something and my nose start running. I hate that. It's like so inconvenient, okay? So now, this book I thought was real cool. And at first I looked at it and I said, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get it. Because unlikely friendships was the catch for me. Just unlikely friendships, right? And so I was like, let's look through it. And when I looked through it, I didn't really see a whole lot that was like, well, why would you buy that? Those are large images. And even though it has like, the orangutan babies and tiger cubs, although it has things like that on the backside, you have some writing, but then some of them have an image like that. And it's like, how do you give this and then that? So it's like, I don't know. But I thought it was cool. It was $4 and I wanted to keep it. I wanted to have it. So I got it anyway, and I'll figure it out as I go, like the snake and the hamster, okay? It's some cool stuff. The Rottweiler and the Wolf Pup. Let's see. The rhinoceros and the warthog and the hyena. Okay. They're right there like that together, but I don't see the hyena. Okay. Then you have this here, which is like the cat and the rat. Yeah, the rat and the cat. Okay, I thought this was a pretty cool book. I said, oh, okay. Now, this here is a leopard seal and a man. Okay? They're friends some kind of way. I just want to show you something. The papillion and the squirrel. This reminds me of the scripture that talks about when a lion will lay down with the lamb. Okay? When the time comes of total peace on the earth. Okay? When predator and prey will be friends and peace will be across this world. The monkeys and the, how you say that, capybaras? Something like that. Okay? I just thought it was cool, which is the front image. Look at that. How do you say this? The macaque, I don't know, and the dove. It's a monkey and a bird. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't really know how to say the word. Okay? The leopard and the cow. That cat is not attacking that large piece of meat. Okay? I thought this was very cool. The gorilla and the kitten. I'm not showing you all. I'm just flipping through a little bit. Look at this. The duckling and the kookaburra. Okay. The diver and the manta ray. All right, let's see what else. And this is a bobcat and a California mule deer. See the cat? All right, so this is why I got that one. And I thought it might add some fun to somebody's journal. Okay, I had to have this. Okay, this is not a field guide, but it is a field guide in a sense. Okay, I was like, Reader's Digest, you got to get that. And then it said, an illustrated guide to 2,000 plants and animals. I mean, the cover alone is just gorgeous. The cover alone. I was like, yeah, $7, I don't want to pay it. But I am, because if I don't buy another book, I'm going to get this one. That's a cool cover of a journal. That's very cool. And you can just cover this piece, alter it. Just put a piece of lace on it and keep all of this. This is very, very pretty. Very nice. Nicely kept. Whoever owned it previously, it's nicely kept. Like, this is what I call a gem. It's a little water stain. I'm just going to try to see if I can find the date. 82. Okay? It's copyright 82. All right. And so, we're not going to look at all of this. I'm just showing y'all the book that I have. Okay? Just some of the flip-throughs. Okay? Just some of the flip-throughs. It's just such a nice book. I mean, I don't know if somebody else want to, put these things in their journal, but I like this kind of stuff for my journal. The hard part is, how do you cut this piece right here, or those two, without destroying something else? But you can't worry about that. What you can do is glue it down and don't worry about it, or you can just put it in a tuck and then get to see part of something and part of something else. It's so nice. It's so nice. I'm so glad I saw this. Now, the snake part I don't like, but it is a part of God's creation. So I probably won't, all of that will probably get glued down. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle it. I don't know, but we'll see. Because I won't be having no snake pages or journals or nothing like that. So that's how I am. I love the frogs. So I love the frogs. All right. And all these fish. Then they have cool things like all of these shells and clams and, great bugs. And look at that page. It's pink. It's just so cool. Some people like to look through my books. Look at that. That's a horseshoe crab. When I go to Ocean City in October, I always see these on the beach. I always see them. And they smell bad. They stink. I took one in my room to bring home so my grandson could see it. I found that long piece. And I was like, oh, this dangerous. It's a serious bob on there. And that thing had the whole room smelling terrible. I said, oh, this is nasty. I got to get rid of this. So this is what we got here. This is very cool. This is very cool. It's daylight already. That's why I got up. I said, just go here. You're still tired. And you're hurting a little bit. But just go here downstairs. Because you're going to be in this bed. And you ain't going to be getting up until probably after 9, close to 10. So I came on down. This is so nice. So nice in so many ways. So that's this one. And then I found this. And this reminded me of my succulent plant book. Because as soon as I saw this at the bottom, I thought that's what it was saying. I was like, I saw this part. I said, oh, well, let's see what it is. And then I got it. And it has nice pictures and images. Like, this is nice to put in a journal. You can put anything you want in a journal. I was just showing y'all all of my magazine cutouts the other day because I did not have any books. I'm trying to keep the glare off of the pages. But now I have, something and I can work with like that or this, Yeah, this is pretty cool. Let's go back here. Look at that. This looks like field guide pages. Stuff like you saw in that Reader's Digest. This is good stuff. So, yeah. That's why I got it. because I said, yeah, you need to get that. Look at that. They look like tomatoes. All right. Okay. Eucalyptus. I didn't know that's what that was. I used to see these kind of things outside. I didn't know what that was. Okay. That's a strange looking type of cactus. Strange looking. Okay. Just pretty. Pretty, pretty. Very nice. Makes you want to create a book. Okay? Just nice, nice. Just flip through some. And all of this, you just take this whole page out and put this in a journal. The whole page. So those kinds of ideas. This one was $3.99. Okay. Then I got this one. And then this one is like the magazine 7-Eleven. And I'm trying to keep moving this books over, but there's no real space for it to slide. Okay. And so this says house plants, vegetables, trees, shrubs, and more. And this was good. You see, when you see this old paper, that's what I always go for. I always go for the old looking paper stuff. Oh, hold on. Oh, I gotta hold it over here so you can see. Okay. So we got this. Got this. All of these nice pages. And slide it over a little bit more. I'm trying to stay in frame. Okay. Let's put this up a little bit because the book is wider. Well, why are you not moving up? I need you to move up. Okay. All right. That might work. Okay. Now, you know, black and whites are always nice. Very pretty. Somebody got it folded here. Yeah. So, this is what this is. A lot of black and white, but some color. I saw something. What was that? Okay. A lot of house plants. So different reasons. These also take them out, fold them, and sew them into a journal, the whole page. Yeah. Yep. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Okay. Very cool. Yeah. Okay, we've been there. We've been here. And that's basically what this book is about. Just different things that you can add to your journals. Okay? All right, and this one was $5.99. I like to buy my books $3. $3. But some of them I had to buy. They were expensive. This one, $4.99. But you see how big this book is. Most of them are thick like this. These books were very heavy to bring home. But when I saw this, I was like, that's an old book. We're going to get it because it's big and it's old. It's got old pages in it. And that's what we need. Okay? All kinds of things. All right? And so this belonged to somebody, Bob and Patty, to Ma. So somebody's child bought that for their parent. That looks like Sandra D. I don't know, Bernadetto, something like that. Okay. You never know who might know somebody. All right. So I'm still wiping my nose because my nose is still trying to run away from me. This is a very nice image right here. I would tear that out in the middle like that and not worry about this. I use the rest of it for, altar paper clips, and cut these and make these altar paper clips too after you take this whole image out. This is so nice. Look at that wheel. Okay? Principles of color. All of this is really good. Okay? I was in the thrift store and I was having this conversation with the Lord, and I was just telling him about how I absolutely love this stuff. I kept saying, Joanne, walk away from the books. Walk away. You don't need to be buying no more books. You say you're not going to buy anything. And I was like, I need all these books. I need all of this. Like, I really feel like I have found my passion outside of loving the Lord and serving him and, reading his word, staying in his word, Like, I love working with the children, and I started a new children's book, started writing a new children's book yesterday, and I'm working on that. And as I began to work on it, I saw that, man, this goes with my books that I've already written, and I'm not going to be able to do anything with it because it's the same kind of deal. And I was like, well, I don't know nothing else. That's all I know is what I know concerning, it's another math book. It's a math book, another number book. But this one is a math book. I mean, all of them are math when you look at numbers, but, this one is teaching the children about place value in a lower elementary way. So that's where I'm at with it. And I just love paper and books and stuff like that. In terms of making books, I love this stuff. Like, I love this. This all I want to do is sell the books to the children's parents so that the children can learn and grow and go speak wherever I need to speak about the situation concerning the books, okay? And then be sitting right here making a video and send the work to somebody else and let them alter it in terms of editing and whatever. I don't really know. I don't know nothing else. I don't want to do nothing else. I just want to do this. Make these books, make them beautiful, have conversations about whatever I'm discussing, sharing, or whatever, and sell these books for inexpensive price so all of them can go. I said in one video, I think I'm going to sell all my books for $30. Maybe 40. The high end might be 60. And I thought about it, and I was like, but you just paid $57 for all these. But if I paid $57 for all these books, and I make the cover out of an old cereal box or an old box of, let's say, vanilla wafer cookies or something like that, then I already bought the box for the cookies. I have to pay for the glue and the tape. But if I make a journal and I sell a journal for $40, that didn't pay for all of these books. But it might have bought me out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, out of 8, 9, 10 under here. Out of 10 books, it may have paid for 6 of them. Okay? So one journal bought me 6 books. And then another journal will buy me 2 packs of 750 sheets of paper and a bottle of glue. That's how I see it. Like, that's what I'm just saying. Like, I'd rather sell 100 things for $25 than to try and sell 25 things for $100, because maybe somebody's going to pay for it like that, But then, maybe not. And I'll be still trying to advertise, market, as they call it, right? And trying to get that thing going so that I can get rid of the things that I want other people to be enjoying and utilizing. Okay? So that's where I'm at with it. That's how I see it. So this is a cool book. This is cool. Common plant diseases and their control. Okay? So, it's just cool. This looks like celery. Yep. Tender Crisp, the best home garden celery. Okay. All kinds of things. Chinese cabbage, pak choy, and celery. Okay. So this is a good book. I'm glad I got this one too. $4.99. So that's where I'm at with that kind of thing. I'm sorry. And then we only at 36. We're doing good. The Ultimate American Gardening Book. When I saw this, I was like, okay, we don't need this. We're looking at it, but we don't need it. It's got a jacket, and it's got the same thing. I never even took this off, but somebody kept this in great condition too. All of them are in great condition. See, this is a whole piece of scrap of paper. To make something out of this. All right. Now. All right. Let's see. What do we see here? Okay. This look like I need to pull this down closer. All right. Let's see. All right. Then y'all can see a little bit better. All right, let's flip a few pages. Beautiful. Okay. Just nice. Then you get to see where I get some of my images from, that I put into the journals. Or that I will put into them, This is, cool. This is the kind of thing I like to offer to you all because, sometimes you want something different and get a chance to look and listen and hear, maybe unwind, pray. You might be going through something and this is just a nice little flip through. I don't know about plants and gardening and all that kind of stuff, but somebody else may, and somebody might have been a gardener, or worked in a nursery, or is raising plants today, just like pretty things, beautiful flowers. And it's like, right. It's like some very pretty images in here. So, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's very pretty. Chapter 4, Trees. That is very pretty. You could take this whole inner piece out, both of them, and use that as, like take that out and put it here like that on both of these at the opening of a page. You can put pages in between this. I see how people put a half page and another half page, and this flips over and that flips over. I want to learn how to do that. I do. So, just trees. Look at this. What is this? What is that? I don't know, but it's look like bumps on a tree. What is it? Okay. All kinds of things. Just interesting and nice. Look at this tree. Well, here's some here. And then this is up close. And I was looking not for, but to show you that. Okay. And just all kinds of things. I don't know if you got to see that. Let me go back. All right, let's put this back up a little bit because I think you missed some. All right, let's see what's before this. This is very pretty. Okay. All right. What is that? That is strange looking. That's some kind of plant. Wow, look at that. God has made all kinds of things. All kinds of things he created. And everything has a purpose. Everything. Everything serves something else. Grasses and lawns and things. Vegetables and herbs. Very pretty. Look at that cabbage. Radishes and things. Potatoes and snap peas and all things. Mushroom. This is cool. Fruit trees, nut trees, and other fruits. Beautiful strawberries. All right. Walnuts and apples. Cherries, pears. This is really good book. Indoor plants. We'll get some more of this. Just things, tons of things to choose from to decorate and embellish your journals with. Yep, very nice. Okay. Let's go back here a little bit. Okay. Man, this medicine is really like in my body, and like I need to eat something and lay down. Climbers and creepers. Okay, let's see what we're going to find. Is that a thing? Climbing and creeping? It looks like a thing. Maybe they're talking about the types of plants. Look at this thingy. Look at that. What is that? Wow. Okay. Pretty, pretty. Are they blueberries? I don't know. Wisteria. Okay. And then this is all the table of where you can find what is it? What they're speaking about. Seasonal calendars. Somebody put this book together for us. You know, this is pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Okay. And that's that. You can even use these flaps off of here and make something. This can be a thing. That can be a thing. It can. So we have that. And the last book I found, guys, the last one, let's move these two. The last one I found was this. I thought this was something of a find. I was like, wow, let me move this. Maybe the shadow is okay right there. I'm not sure. I looked this up, and if you find his original sign painting, any of them is worth a pretty penny. And I saw that this book was available. This one was $6.49. It's available at a couple different places. And they have a few of his other books. Let's see. Oh, it has like a embroidered type of image. You see that? It's pretty cool. He's on top of something. I don't really know what. Oh, a man's back. This is somebody bent over. I couldn't tell at first. But this is somebody bent over. He's leaping over top of him. 100 Favorite Paintings by Norman Rockwell. I thought this was like, in my opinion, this reminded me of like an Edith Holden book. And I immediately started looking it up on Google to see. This is a nice book. And the jacket is folded over down here and folded over up here. And you really could take this whole thing apart like this and make this a whole something. Just reinforce the spine. This is already done for you. And I saw Pam at the Paper Outpost use one of these and line it with pages. She just put pages all in there to strengthen the book, and she added a spine to it. And this became the journal. And then she was going to put some signatures in it. I was like, how cool is that? That is very cool. So we have this, and I'm going to show you the pages. They're very big. They're very big. But this one is called The Doctor and the Doll. First Love. Private Concert. Christmas Trio. No Swimming. Reminds me of George from It's a Wonderful Life. Looking Out to Sea. That's that image from the front. It's called Leapfrog. Somebody probably knew that. That's what's on the cover of the book. Courting Couple at Midnight. Not Tall Enough. Clearly I'm skipping through. Game called Because of Rain. Now, you couldn't get this, but you could get that. And on the other side of it is the next image. It's like, but they didn't think about the junk world, you know? So you would just have to, you know, it's like I bought a recipe book for jellos and, what you call them, souffles and all things like that. But the image for what you're going to make is here. But then the instructions are here. So you would have to give them this, and then back this. So, I mean, I don't really know what to do. 4 Seasons Calendar. Grandpa and Me in Fall. This is a cool book. Look at that. The Gossips. She looks like Carol Burnett. She looks like Ethel. That could be Lucy. She looks like that lady that used to be on at night. I forgot. It was a comedy. I can't think of her name. I can't think of the lady who I'm thinking she looks like. But anyway, we looked at that one. This one is called Freedom of Speech. So these things are dated too, like 1936, 1943. Going Out, 1933. 1921. This is a cool book. Before the Shot. You got to pull the pants up, but the doctors get ready to give him a needle. This is 1958. Before and After. Okay? This says November 8th, 958. Wow. Marriage Counselor, 1960s. The Golden Rule, 1961. And it looks like George too from It's a Wonderful Life. The Connoisseur, 1962. But I saw another page in here. Let me see if I can find it. I was like, how cool is that? Weighing in 1958. That's not the page I'm looking for, though. Let's see. You see, it's a lot of nice ones. I was like, oh. It may be closer to the back. It may be, I don't know. But I saw it when I was looking in the store. A lot of cool pictures. Freedom of worship. So maybe let's look back here. This is like the jacket, the dust cover. Maybe it's back here. Look at this. Man, you can't cut them out though, because you will lose something maybe. But we'll see. I hope I can cut it out. That's very cool. That's very cool. Okay. I'm looking for this one. You see that? A Time for Greatness. Former president. Okay. JFK. This is what I was looking for. You know who that is, don't you? That's the Marshalls walking Ruby Bridges to school at the William Frantz School. We just finished reading about that. The problem we all live with, and we're still living with it today. All right, guys, so that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Until then, be well, stay well.